Hi, and welcome to the detailed guide on how to use Pension PlayPen as an agent. Okay, let's start by registering. Select Agent as your account type. This will allow you to create multiple client inquiries. Once registered, you'll be able to see an overview of the basic features available in your account. Okay, great. This is your dashboard. Here you'll be able to manage all your inquiries. You'll be able to download some example reports, and then also download some guides and information at the bottom of the page. Alright, let's start by beginning a new inquiry. You'll just need to add in your client's company name and a representative's first name and surname. Okay, so the easiest way to get started with auto-enrolment is through a workforce assessment. To enable us to do the workforce assessment for you, we need some information about your client. This can either be inputted via a template or can be inputted manually. To download the template, click here. Once downloaded, you'll need to complete it and then re-upload, specifying the staging date of your client. You now have the opportunity to review the data that you have uploaded. If you see any entries that you do not think are right, you can remove them or click Edit. Then click Calculate to continue. Great! So here you'll see the number of days that your client has until staging. You'll also see an overview of their company, the eligibility of their job holders, the different types of contributions and the amount of those contributions, the phased contributions, and also a note on postponement. If you're not with your client at this point, you can download this file as a PDF. If this data is changed, simply click Upload New Data and repeat the process. Now let's go on to our Choose a Pension tool. Great, so let's go into the Choose a Pension tool. The initial stage of this is a fact find. We'll use this information to determine which pension we believe is best for your client. All the questions that are asked are available in your dashboard. As you used our workforce assessment tool, the majority of the information that's required is already populated in. If at any time you need to change this data, simply click Upload New Data on the right-hand side of the page. Here we have the eligibility of your client's workforce. All this data again was populated from the workforce assessment tool. Here we see some questions on the general service levels that your client requires. We'll also ask you here who their payroll provider is. This is important because it affects how well they connect to the pension provider your client finally chooses. Great, so this is stage 1 of Choose a Pension done. Here you can review all the data that you've inputted so far, edit it if you need to, click Save, and then continue and submit the details. So here we have the number of providers that would be willing to offer your client a workplace pension. Before that though, we offer a free report that will give your client all the background information they need to know on what things they need to consider whilst choosing their pension. At this point, you'll need to make a payment. We accept payment via credit or debit card, and if you have a discount code, please apply it here. Here, you can review the contribution structure that you wish to choose. You now need to let us know who your client thinks will be managing the ongoing compliance of their pension scheme. Also, whether they have an existing scheme that they'd like to transfer in. Now, we just need to know when your client plans on making their first contribution and whether they're using phasing. From your inputted data, we have created a set of default weightings. These weightings will be how we make up our balanced scorecard. If you feel strongly about these weightings, or you feel a particular aspect is more important to your clients, you can edit it by clicking the pencil. You must ensure that your weightings add up to 100. Then click Use Your Weightings and continue. Great, so here we have your results page. Here you can see a list of all the providers that are willing to offer your client a workplace pension. Each provider is given a score out of 100. This is what we call our balanced scorecard. Our balanced scorecard is made up from 6 different metrics: charges, durability, integrating payroll and HR, investments at retirement, and member communication. Each of these individual metrics are scored out of 5. That score is then weighted using the weightings you supplied on the previous screen to give the overall score out of 100. You'll also notice things to consider. This is just a small bit of text that gives you any extra details about restrictions on the pension scheme that you might want to consider. For further information on a pension scheme, click Full Details. Here you'll see information on the general scheme design, scroll down to see the details that First Actuarial have given to justify each individual score. On the left of the page, you'll see a set of filters. These allow you to choose the preferences that you want to see in the scheme. These would already be defaulted to the questions you answered previously in our Choose a Pension tool. To remove a filter, simply just click on it. If you scroll down, you'll see all the providers that are willing to offer you a pension. Now, if you want to pass these details on to your clients, you can download all this information as a PDF report. Once you've made your selection, please confirm it. And now it's just a case for giving a reason for your choice, and then adding a company representative that the pension provider can get in touch with. You have now completed the Choose a Pension service. The only step now to take is to download your actuarial certificate. You can also download copies of the previous documents you should have received, or if you need to change your provider, click Amend. If the provider has not been in contact, please complete the form below. If at any time you need to retrieve your documents, simply just log back into your account and visit your dashboard. Thanks for listening, and if you've got any further questions, please get in touch.